All right. A brief recap of what we did last time. You exited the portal, and then there was some discussion because there was a disagreement about what happened between entering the initial portal in the city and then exiting the portal onto the floating islands. Most of you agreed to one story, and then Fenton seemed to have a completely different recollection of events. And was quite confident in it. You also found that the fatigue that you had and injuries that you had suffered while you were inside of that pocket dimension or that gateway or whatever it might have been all seemed to disappear once you found yourself on the floating islands. You glanced around and noticed there were other locations similar to the one where you came out, other similar structures, and found a incredibly long and tall bridge that led you toward a central island that the islands kind of had like a hub and spoke design. Crossing that, you found yourself in a town that was celebrating the Festival of the Triad, just like the town below. This town of Faryard was sort of established, as you found out from talking to people, as it was established by those who were looking to study with the Council of Archmages, and just kind of the town sprang up naturally around it. Skarackington found a home that had been converted into a shop and attempted to barter with the patron there, a minor wizard, and found him to be quite arrogant and threatened some sort of repercussions, though I don't know what, beyond the fact that he drew some lewd drawings on the floor and covered it with a carpet. Yeah.
Well,
so I don't know if
that's all I can think of in the moment. Oh, I have plans. I have plans for this. Don't you worry.
But he threatened other repercussions for the rude treatment. While that was occurring, the rest of the group was speaking to a local and found out there was a tribute to the emperor on one of the islands. Heading over there, you spoke to another local who was a bit suspicious of you with all the questioning of the emperor, but provided some more history about the island as best as she could, and then a little bit more information about the council members.
To clarify as well, that guy made fun of me because I only had 16 gold.
Yes.
Anyway, yes. Please continue.
That was a whole back and forth about you being poor and him being stingy. I think it was
him being an asshole, more like. But yes,
that too.
Yes.
So you learn the names of a couple. Or I think you had already known them, Lurzbrax and Unghag.
We knew them.
And I think you also learned of Brimold Lightseeker. I believe that name was also brought up.
Yep, Grimold Lightseeker, or Brimold. I've written
Brimold with a B.
With a B. Oh yeah, I've actually written over it with a B instead of a G. Yes, so yeah, him.
Yes, but I don't believe you learned any other names.
I also have property of Dickhead Dwarf written in my notes.
Yes. So that was Thorith Strongpan, the shopkeeper.
We learned about Tillis Gulf in the tropics.
You learned about, so you were asking about different things related to politics across the world, and one of the things that was brought up was Great Khan, the Great Khan and the Cortical Empire, which they mentioned, that's in the area of like Teely's Gulf. Yes. So from there, feeling you had enough information to at least established contact with someone. You had names and locations where you might be able to find people. You headed toward the island, the central island that was actually floating above the rest of the islands, where the council hall is actually situated. And it was just separated so that you had to either teleport or fly there or use some means other than walking. So not like any just normal person could get there.
Yeah.
And then that's where you find yourself now. You have just arrived on that island.
Okay. Before we start, well, we have started, but I have questions. See that dwarf? Did I learn what his name was?
You didn't, but I just kind of gave it to you a moment ago.
Yeah, well, I'll inquire further. And also, does this kind of world have like a postal system?
There are ways of transmitting messages, yes. It varies based on where you are.
Like a letter.
Yeah, there's ways of transporting letters or sending messages. It depends what you wanted to do and how fast you needed to get there.
Okay. Excellent. So we're walking into this thing, right?
You've arrived on an island, yes.
So we're like where on this? We're like here?
Sure, yeah. We can say, because that's close to the outer ledge, that you've arrived at the bottom of the steps.
Well, I guess we're going to climb the steps and start to go in or look around and see what we see.
Mm-hmm. The island itself is very sparsely populated. You've only noticed a couple of people walking around, having discussions as you approached the island and reached it. So there's not very much happening around you. It is a very ornate building that is similar in construction to the bridge, where it seems like some of the materials could not have been constructed that way naturally. So there's a possibility that this is an unnatural building of some sort.
Okay.
Has anyone taken any notice of our arrival?
Not particularly. There's still no one's approaching you. Some may have looked over in your direction, but you haven't been noteworthy enough at this point.
Is there an obvious entrance point?
There are several obvious entrances. So on each floor, you can find entrances. It seems like this is a very open structure.
Well, hopefully this is working, I just say.
Shall we just go in?
Yes. I don't see why not. Have a look around. Have we agreed who it is we're coming to see, specifically?
I turned to Rail Arc.
We heard a few names. Did you want to see Lursbrax or Unghag? We know those.
He did say which one last time he wanted to see. I can't remember because it was his thing. Wasn't
He mentioned perhaps Lursbrax, as they took somewhat of a leading effort in creating that tribute to the Emperor.
Yeah, and they
mentioned
were
this, yes?
and they were involved in other things we've seen. The Little Green mentioned Lursbrax.
yeah. That seems the best bet. I thought there was one because they're not like associated with certain like types of magic, and there was a certain one that he wanted to. Was there not something about that too? Maybe.
Yes, you had heard that Lursbrax was Archmage of Conjuration, and Unghag was Archmage of Divination. You did learn that.
Yeah, but I can't remember. Was there specifically a reason why he wanted to go? Oh well.
I wish I could recall.
Yeah. Let's ask him.
I don't make notes about people's motivations.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's right. I'll just put it in the chat. You'll know what I mean. Right. Even if it's spelled wrong. So
I don't know if you know the correct spelling, so
you'll know what I mean. So I presume we're just going to head in the first available door. It seems to be in front of us up the stairs, presuming that's open.
is everyone okay with that? We can move there. Let me make sure I got the correct one. Yes, so you head inside of that first door, just up the stairs you had mentioned.
I presume it's this
And-
here.
Hold on, let me switch back to where you are. Can you ping that again?
Like it's that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Next to you. All right.
And you step inside, and where the exterior seemed somewhat plain, although well designed, the interior is very different, quite lavish, and almost gaudy.
It's God.
Yes.
God in ceramic persons.
And so you find that you go through this door. There are hallways on either side of you, and a path, of course, directly in front of you as well.
Is there anybody in here?
This particular area is empty.
Just like
You can
playing-
hear
playing
voices
myth.
in the distance.
It's like playing myth.
Yeah, you do hear voices echoing through the halls, but this you are kind of in a entrance foyer right now.
I mean, is there any indication of where any of these go to?
Looking down the hallways, you find that they curve, and so it's hard to see exactly where they go, because you can't see what the destination on the other side of the hallway is. So as you look down the hallway, you can see that it curves out away from you, and wherever it leads is a mystery, and that's in both directions.
I propose we
In
just.
front of you,
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, and in front of you is a very tall door, so that is concealing whatever might be behind it as well.
That it's closed.
Yes.
It's probably like a council chamber. I propose we just walk around until we find someone.
Mm-hmm.
Agree.
All right. Go ahead and make an investigation roll, someone or everyone, to see what you happen upon first.
I mean, first. That's ominous. It's the shimmering woman.
Well, there's a whole lot of stuff in here. Where's Raylark's character sheet? I'll roll for him. Oh, he was in the middle leveling up. I won't roll for him.
Oh.
Because I believe, yeah, you guys leveled up last time, right at the
Uh-huh.
end of the session. Is where we ended it.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So you're proceeding down the hallway, the left hallway or the right hallway?
Left. I'll just make it up. I'll take the lead.
Yes. So you're proceeding down the left hallway, and you find a. Let's see. What are you? Ta-da. A small halfling running down the hallway toward you with several scrolls in his arms.
Does he look like he's running directly to us, or is he just running down the hall?
He's jogging down the hallway. He has tattoos across his face and down one of his arms that you can see, although he is covering, most of his body in robes, so you can't see the extent of them. Yeah, he's not very tall, heavy set, with a stubbly beard.
Well, is he approaching us or is he just running about?
He's just heading in your direction. The hallway is quite wide, so he would be able to move past you down this hallway.
Hmm. Okay, well,
Ask this guy for directions.
yeah, go ahead.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes. Can I help you? Sorry, I'm in a rush.
Yes, we are here seeking audience with Lursbrax.
Lursbrax. Oh, yes, Lursbrax. Different school from me. Sorry, Lursbrax is she here right now? That's a good question. You see, I've been meeting with Brimwold Lightseeker most of the day, and just got these notes back. And Lursbrax, I think she's actually headed out of the city at the moment.
I see. Is she on business?
Oh, the council these days always on business. There's usually only 2 or 3 of them around here at any time. So, Brimwold's here. I believe Endraman's here, but we don't see him too often, or you don't know if you've seen him.
Slenderman's here?
Endraman.
Slenderman, okay.
Yeah.
Slenderman.
I give him a polite laugh.
I just go,
I hear you.
Who am I? Yeah, sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm hurrying around. I'm Drogwiz Hogfurrow.
Drog his hog furrow.
Hog furrow.
Yes, Drogwiz. Not a very common name, I know.
Yes, frog piss isn't a very common name.
But yes, sorry, did you need anything else, or can I get back to work?
Well, just how do we make an audience with any? Well, if they're the only people here, how would we get an audience with them?
You just walk up to them. There's no, formal procedure here.
All right. They're not backlogged for 10 years with people to consult with.
I mean, occasionally they do get bogged down, but if you walk up to them and they're busy, they'll tell you to leave. That's kind of how things go here.
Okay, thanks. And I have one final question. I encountered a dwarf in the town who was a purveyor of goods. You sold magic items. Do you know
There's a couple that could be.
he was a dwarf, he was old, and he was an asshole. Hopefully that narrows it down. He was
Ah,
he was
yes.
very sexy.
Thorith Strongpan.
So is he known to be horrible?
He's got a bit of an attitude to him, yes. Never makes time for anyone or anything. And that's funny, because he's a chronist.
Oh yes, very funny. I suppose. Okay, thank you.
Well, if I see you again, we can have a better conversation, I think, next time. I'm just in a bit of a rush.
Yes,
Sorry.
I won't keep
I
you.
like your tattoos.
What was that? Sorry.
I like your tattoos.
Oh, yes. This is, little bit of workmanship helps out sometimes to have an extra hand. I see. Wait, you have a few of your own.
Yes, sort of a commitment signifiers.
Ah, okay. I won't ask if you don't want to reveal more.
Of course. It was nice meeting you. Thank you for your help.
Thank you. I have some work to do, so I'll have to see you later.
And he heads off down the hallway. You see him, really rushing, trying to carry all of these scrolls. Then he's gone at this point.
So we have a choice. Since Luzbrax is not here, we can only meet with Grimold or Slenderman. So, I appreciate Raylark. That's not what you want. Squawk, squawk. I'm Raylark. Yeah, terrible.
All right.
So should we just try and meet them instead?
All right. He did just say walk up and talk to someone.
Yeah, but obviously he wants to meet. Well, obviously we want to meet one of the mages. So it's not who we wanted to meet, but
We just need an archmage, right? Trying to
Oh.
emulate.
It's pretty good impersonation. Yeah, then let's just go and find one then. Like,
If you keep walking down that hallway, you will see some open doors on either side. Sometimes it looks like an empty classroom. Others look like they might be, study rooms. And as you continue down, you do see what looks like a library, and then the hall continues beyond that. What would you explore further? Enter one of those rooms.
let's go to the library because he came this way. And he's carrying scrolls, so therefore I assume he is in the library. You should have just asked him actually where Brimold was. That would have worked better, but oh well.
I shout down the corridor.
Where's Brimold?
And you hear your voice echo back.
But hopefully, if it echoes, somebody heard it.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I'm going to shout out. I'm going to shout out loud. I'm just going to walk around shouting.
Yo, Brimold, where you at?
So you said you want to check out the library, though?
Yeah, I'm going to start shouting, "Yo, Brimold, where you at?"
All right. So you walk into the library, quite a tall room stacked with books and scrolls, tables throughout the center. And you do see a couple of mages sitting there, and then one walking around reading a scroll. Let's see.
Is there like a
Who
librarian?
How would you spot a librarian?
Right. I'm just looking to see if someone's going to tell me shut up. So I just shout
Yo, Brimold, where you at?
in the middle of the library.
Okay. Let me see what happens.
This is the fastest route to do this. I'm convinced of it. Everyone's just like a fucking wizard here. It's not helpful.
Yeah, everyone is a wizard here.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. We fucking anyone. Are you Brimold? Are you Brimold? Does he have a hat? Does he have a beard?
You didn't ask anything about appearances.
I know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to play Guess Who.
Yeah, yeah.
Does he have glasses?
Does your name rhyme with Grimold?
There's still half the academy here.
Yeah, fuck.
No. All right. So I just rolled to see which one of them responds. And a half-orc woman who was walking around reading a scroll walks up to you and says, "Could you keep it down a bit?" Oh, sorry.
Could you keep it down a bit?
Okay, fine, but you are not Brimold. Do you
No,
know where
no,
Brimold-
no.
Where is he? Please.
I could find him if you'd like. I am sort of a talent at that. Do you have a business with him?
Yes.
Ah. There she is.
Hmm.
Oh, not floating. There we go. Huh?
She's giant. She's larger than the entire library.
No, she is taller than you. So
She's going to stand on me and squish me.
I'm not going to comment further on that.
Well, anyway.
Just need to look something up there. There it is.
Well, if you wish to find him, I could simply cast a spell for that. Give me one moment.
Thanks.
Yeah. And she starts casting a spell, pulling out a little bit of fur and tossing it into the air. And it forms into the shape of an arrow pointing in a direction across the building, further down the hallway.
He's probably in his quarters on the north end. If there's anything else you need, of course, you can come back and ask me. It's something that people do often.
What does he look like? What's his star sign? Is he a Scorpio?
He's a small gnome. He's the probably about 3 foot, maybe a little bit taller. Yeah. He has a couple of hairs on his chin that he just doesn't seem to want to get rid of. They don't look very good. You'll know him more so by his personality. He's often lilting in his tone, sing-songy, very extroverted and happy. It really makes no sense to me.
Sounds hateful. Okay, well, and what's your name?
Oh, I thought you came here seeking me. I'm Unkag.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This is really a real arc thing because we can just ask Unkag the questions.
It's up to you what you want to do. You know the location of Brimold.
Oh, your man gaslit us? I thought he said they weren't here. Right, well.
He said he knew that Brimold and Endraman were here.
Oh, right, that's what he knew, right. Oh, well, we'll just ask them the questions.
Well, actually, I didn't realize this was you yourself. I've heard of you, though I'm not overly familiar. My friend here, Raylark, has some questions for you.
So, because he's not here, my understanding is he wants to ask about the Emperor. About where the Emperor's body is. I can't remember all the ins and outs of it. But he wants to ask about that. I know that I want to ask about the condition of Magra. I don't know exactly. I can't remember because he talks so much about it.
Can you send him a message just to see if he's able to respond and say what he wants to ask?
All right,
I can do that right now.
Well, I'll just do it on.
That's all. Okay, that's basically what I was going to ask. Yeah.
I mean, he wanted to ask about that, about their burial location. We just typing. But while he types, I'm going to go and get a drink. Because I imagine that's going to be lengthy. I don't know.
She teaches you a 9th level spell. You're never able to cast it.
He gives us a wand that has 10 charges of wish.
That would be powerful. Because it's a wand. This is an interesting effect that I didn't know about in Locate Creature, the spell that she just cast a moment ago. It can detect creatures like through any sort of solid object, so behind walls, etc., but not across running water.
Hmm.
That's interesting restriction.
So you're bound to one side of a river.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And I wonder if it's because it requires fur of a bloodhound and it's supposed to be like running through water to get rid of your scent.
That would make sense.
Yeah. It's just an interesting restriction. All right. So would you like me to ask the questions as Raylark, or do you want to do that?
I'm just going to read out what he says, and then you can just lore dump everything that you want to answer. I suppose would be the easiest way to do this.
However you want to do it.
Because there's no point in role playing, because not my thing, really, necessarily. So, Raylark asked the following questions. Well, I introduce him, so I say,
Yes, my friend Ray Locker, he has a number of questions about the Emperor. Hopefully you're able to assist. The list of questions is not is lengthy, so I hope that is acceptable to yourself.
She stares at you wide-eyed for a moment.
well, I'm
But
wearing a
hasn't
mask,
said
so
anything.
I'm wearing a mask, so I just sit and stare at the back of them, saying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to stand there till they say something.
And before he starts asking, can I do an insight check on if I can get a read of what her emotions were when she was wide-eyed there?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll that insight check.
14.
14. It looked almost like panic.
Okay. I take note, but say nothing. For now.
Well, after an uncomfortable amount of time passes, if they don't say anything, then I'm just going to like elbow Raylark, and Raylark's going to come up, and I'm not doing his voice because I can't do it. But he's going to say, Squawk, tell me about Squawk, your relationship, Squawk, with the Emperor, Squawk. Why did you like him, Squawk? Why did you make a statue for him? Are you worried about the other guy, whatever that means? And starting a war.
The Vizier.
What are your plans for the Regent? And then, which I don't think can you teach us epic level magic, please? Because that's what he's asked. They are his questions.
And as you, or as he starts to ask that, you see her just start shaking her head. Side to side. She hasn't said anything.
Well, that's because Raylark's not here. I'll him up.
Is there a problem here? I thought you would be able to assist us.
I am the Archmage of Divination. I can answer questions about where things are or what you might be looking for.
And she just stops, like cut off mid-sentence. And stares again.
Can I make a roll? Let me just check my own stats. I mean, I'm an intelligent person. I have an 18 intelligence, so I'm an intelligent person. Can I, this is going to be not a weird long shot. I don't even know how much you'd roll for this. See the way that they cut their, like, was it just like mid-sentence they just stopped talking?
Yes, she was about to say something, and then she just stopped talking.
Can I just make an insight check into their behavior? And can I want to have... There's no point doing an insight check as your behavior unusual. I want to make an insight check to look at their behavior, but I want to think about it in terms of those mechs that we have seen previously. Is this behavior kind of like that?
Is it a very, mechanical construct sort of thing?
Yeah, basically what I am surmising here is this person actually a real person, or is this person being controlled by someone else? That's kind of what I want to know. So I want to make an insight check. I presume that's the rule for that?
You can make an insight check, yes, because you're trying to discern behavior or intention.
Go 16.
So her movements and actions seem very natural and organic. And once again, when she stopped talking, she had that panicked expression on her face.
Right.
So something seems to have her worried about that.
Okay, well, I'm going to then ask a question again. I'm going to kind of ask about something which Raylark has not asked, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
It's come to my understanding is that they're, or could you, since you're able to locate things, would you be able to point me out to where the Emperor is buried? Because I understand this was organized by the mages.
Pretty sure that's correct.
You did hear that the graveyard was, yes, located up here, and it was common for emperors to be buried amongst that.
But
amongst
that's
the
not
dead
that's
there.
not where we went to the statue. That's not where that was.
Correct. That was not where the statue was.
Right.
Sorry. She starts to respond and says,
I can locate just about anyone. Just about anyone. So if you need something found, or if you need an answer, I can help with just about any. And she starts.
and she starts leaning her head to the side, motioning toward a door.
Let's see. Do I have the ability to pick up social cues? It would be inappropriate for me to say, let me check if I have, like, I'm on the spectrum. I cannot deal with, like, let me see. I mean, I presume I see it. So, yeah, I mean, I just say,
I acknowledge your gesticulation with your head.
and if she starts to move, I'll move.
Mm-hmm. So she moves toward that door, and it is just another small reading nook that was off at the side. You'd seen one of those in the hallway previously.
I presume everybody else comes.
Yeah.
Well, Rail Arc will go, and I'll presume Fenton will be there as well.
Presumably, yeah.
All right. Roll initiative. That's it. You're running just good. That's what I say. You can find yourself in hell. Yeah, sorry, go on.
So she starts to say it
Again, I can find just about anyone, and she starts.
and she starts motioning toward her throat.
Just about anyone.
Is the emperor in your throat?
I don't understand your question. Perhaps you're just drawn in by my splendor and confused.
Can I make an Arcana check on this person? There's something fucking weird about this.
Yep.
I want to see
Go
if there's
ahead.
any magical, if this person's being charmed or anything. Or, I mean, I think I have charm person, so I think I would have an understanding of that. I'm pretty sure I have that. Yeah, I know charm person. Although I don't have it prepped, I'm aware of it. So, I just want to try and see if there's any sort of enchantment on this person. I mean, the other side of it is this person's being censored, but appreciate you can't answer that, but just for the rest of the party, that's kind of what I feel, but someone's maybe being controlled here, so just to check that.
24. That's a pretty good roll. All right. So you said you're familiar with enchantments and charms, and you have reason to suspect that there is an enchantment on her.
Oh.
Though you don't know the nature of it just from your attempt to investigate.
Hmm.
Is this a safe place to speak?
Everywhere here is safe when you're within the protection of the Council of Archmages.
Yeah, but is it a safe place to speak? Is there surveillance in this place?
If there were surveillance, I would probably be the one to do it. It's sort of my domain.
I want to make an insight check as well. This person's lying. Don't know.
You have no reasons to suspect it, just from what she's saying.
Okay.
Well, I am a wizard myself, and perhaps not as learned as you, but I have my own particular set of skills. And you are under some sort of enchantment. I am able to detect from my innate abilities, or learned abilities, I should say. So, I think you know more than... You have not answered any of my friends' questions, and you've led us here. Are you going to answer these questions? Are you? And the question is, are you even able to do so?
I can answer what you have asked for most any individual.
She seems strained on that last word.
Right. Yeah, okay.
Okay, a different question. The council, the way it operates...
I mean, I'll just ask you the question because maybe we know this. To see the way the council operates, is there like a head mage and then everybody else is just like they're all have their own things, but one's like in charge? Is
The council is just a council, so they're all equal counselors on it. There's no like head counselor or, archmage of the entire school or anything like that. So it's a council of equals.
let me check something.
Mhm.
Who? Okay, that's my question.
On the council, who is the wizard or the mage who deals with enchantment?
Oh, there he is.
That is during Glory Strike. If you're looking for him, he is not here at the moment. He's been away for some time. He leaves things quite often just, to run as they will. He sets things in motion and then just leaves.
Are you open to answer any question I ask you? Within reason, of course.
I do my best to answer all questions.
Are you a powerful wizard?
I am the Archmage of Divination, yes. I
you
think
the-
that's fairly powerful.
Are you the most powerful wizard in this realm? For
I
what you
would
do for
doubt that.
divination. For divination.
Oh, for divination, most likely so. Yes, I've never met anyone who could rival me.
And in this council, is everybody, pretty much of equal sort of expertise in terms of their skills? So, for example, this during Glory Strike, is he the best? Would you say he's the most proficient wizard for enchantment? Etc. Would you say that you are all the most powerful in your own respective schools of magic?
Within the country, certainly. Yes, anyone who believes that they are more capable can challenge us for a seat on the council.
Okay.
It's how I obtained mine.
Okay. So, you are a powerful wizard, and are you aware that you are under an enchantment?
I am the Archmage of Divination. I can answer any question that you have, or if there's any individual that you seek.
Okay, if you're
I'm addressing this to the rest of the party as well. So this is obviously to be open.
Logically, if you're the most powerful mage in your school of magic in the realm, and somebody has cast an enchantment on you, you would either have had to allow that to be done willingly, or somebody's in control of you. Are you able to answer that?
I'm the Archmage of Divination. I can answer almost any question and
Yes, of
find
course.
almost any individual.
If we were to have conversations with other archmages, would they go similarly to this one?
That's what I'm wondering, but
I doubt they really would.
Would
maybe you doubt.
would their responses be limited to only their school of magic?
Each of us are free to speak as we wish.
Well, I've asked you the question. You are the school of magic, and you are able to locate things. You are the best at doing that, and you are unable to answer my question as to where the Emperor is buried. So either you're not a very good wizard, or you're refusing to answer the question.
I can locate almost any individual. It's my skill.
Okay, so why can't you locate this individual?
I don't know of whom you speak.
The Emperor. Right.
Right. Is this person just being like a almost bureaucrat, or being are they being a pedant? Are they like, oh, I don't know who you're talking about, or does it seem to me that they actually physically can't answer the question?
You
I can
can
make a
make an
roll.
insight to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like each time they go to talk about it, they stop themselves. If there is a willing or a unwilling restriction on them, you can't tell the difference.
See their tone with us. They are still friendly though.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say this in front of them because I don't give a shit.
I don't know how much we're going to really get out of this conversation.
And I'm saying that to them and then out to the rest of the party.
I'm slightly worried that I'm out here. Although that they are very cooperative, I don't know, is this...
And then I stop and then I ask.
Will you discuss your conversation with us to anyone else?
I have no intention of doing so.
Why did you bring
There's
us...
no
Sorry, go on.
there's no reason for anyone else to know.
Why did you bring us to the side but not answer the question?
I'm answering to the best of my abilities.
Okay, but why did you bring us to the side of the room, away from everyone else?
I assume it's better to ask your questions privately. I'm answering to the best of my abilities.
Is there someone in this hall who we would best be able to speak with that would help us get answers to that question besides yourself?
If you're looking for someone, there's no one else better to ask than me.
Well, that remains to be seen.
Do you understand that we're looking for the Emperor that is now dead? And has been?
I'm not certain who you're talking about.
How is the city below us governed?
Oh, yes, you want to know about the city. Currently, the Council of Archmages is running things down there. The Regent is assisting us in that matter. But
How was it governed 5 years ago?
I cannot say.
You cannot say because you don't know?
There's very little I don't know about this city.
This is like
Are
living in
you
a
not
police
allowed
state.
to tell us?
I cannot say.
Is there is there a prime archmage or a similar structure
Yeah, I asked
in your
about this.
council? Yeah, okay.
We are a
Yeah.
council of equals.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have consensus meetings about major issues?
Once we did, not anymore.
When
Most of
was
us
your
are
last-
away.
When was your last consensus meeting?
Oh, it's been several years now.
How long has it been since the emperor was killed?
By your estimates, based on the story from oh my god, name has slipped my mind.
Name doesn't matter, but
Sendrin, sorry.
Lord
Why
Cedric.
was
Yes,
Lord
from
Sanders the king.
Sendrin. Yeah, from Sendrin, he had said it had been 3 years, and you knew it had been several months prior to that when the assassination happened.
Right, so it's 3+ years. So I basically say, was it maybe about 3 to 3.5 years?
That sounds about right. Yes, the 3.5 years.
Okay.
Do you have detect magic prepped, or you can just do whatever you want whenever you want?
I do.
See if you did cast detect magic. Does it tell? Because I don't know if you were here, but I did ascertain there was an enchantment on this individual, but I don't know what it is, and I don't know. Does detect magic tell you what that, or just it just tells you the
There's a
skill? Yeah, we would know it's an enchantment. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have dispel magic, but I don't have any. So, do we get spell slots when we level up?
Yes.
I have dispel magic, but it's probably a higher level. But I can try.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can cast. You
Because
can.
I definitely would have prepped. Well, then there's the question: do I have anything prepped other than my auto prep?
Oh,
Can-
you
can-
would have during
that-
level up. I would think you could choose.
Okay, I would definitely have chosen that because we're going to an archmage kind of place,
Yeah.
so I think that's reasonable. Let's see, what does it do? We can make this decision together.
Can you ritual cast it without a spell slot? Takes
no,
takes
I
10
have-
minutes.
I have spell slots, so
No. But see,
So
what I've
I-
already tried to
I can
ascertain.
try.
What I've tried to ascertain is if somebody's enchanted and they're most powerful wizard or one of the most powerful wizards in the realm, they either willingly have allowed themselves to be enchanted, or somebody who is equally powerful has been able to best them enough to enchant them, would seem the most reasonable. You know,
Or
logically.
they're having a bad day. You know.
She's just being very stubborn.
Yeah, well, that's the other. That's why I was trying to work out. Is that what they're just doing? They're just being a parent. Like, I don't actually know who you're talking about.
That's what I was trying to do too, because technically there is no emperor, right?
Yeah.
But she's not willing to talk about how it was governed.
Well, my initial
That means-
thought was this person was a robot.
Mhm.
And now the fact that you're saying that they haven't had a council meeting in 3 years when they're meant to be running the show up here, it seems a bit odd.
Mhm.
I mean,
So-
we could do that. You may like,
I can try.
yeah.
It may not do anything, right? Or the roll may be really, really hard.
But there's also the issue of if you cast a spell on them in front of them, how are they going to react to it?
I mean, I can just ask,
Well, yeah.
but
Are you a willing creature?
yeah, I'm just gonna cast spell magic on the archmage here.
Mm-hmm.
whatever happens, happens.
And can you go ahead and make that ability check?
Yeah. Let's see. It's a wisdom. A
Yeah, it says
wisdom
using.
check.
Yeah, using your spellcasting ability.
Okay.
Probably fucking like 1000th level.
Doesn't matter. So
She
So,
looks at
yeah.
you.
third level. Yeah.
Yeah, she looks at you, disappointed.
What's this?
Insight. Can I roll insight?
Yep.
Mostly looking to see, is she disappointed that I failed or disappointed that I tried?
Roll.
Yeah. She initially, as you were casting the spell, looked at you. I guess the best way to describe it would be with anticipation, and then was disappointed.
Okay. I could try again. It doesn't say anything about not being able to try again. So I think that's up to you, Kurt.
Yeah, there's nothing
Is
to
that
restrict you.
Okay.
You're just
Yeah.
burning spell slots if you fail again.
Yeah, but I'm not used to having level 3 spell slots anyway.
I can
So-
help. I'll cast Fireball.
That's our escape plan. Don't worry about it.
That's on the ground. Burn.
Ninja vanish.
yeah, like a fan of smoke. Bam.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my inspiration for this roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
And I rolled a 9, so
And a similar reaction.
Oh, if only you got the crit, because then it'd be like it automatically succeeds. Damn it. Yeah.
Maybe there's something else I can help you out with today, and you could return tomorrow with more questions.
Well, there were some of the questions I assume you can't answer is, what are your plans for the Regent?
Oh, the Regent, he mostly is left alone. He never wanted power.
Oh,
He just wanted, a comfortable lifestyle.
well, what is the point of the Regent? Surely you're relying up here, even though you haven't had a meeting in 3 years.
The Regent does paperwork for us. It's very helpful. There's too much bureaucracy.
And I suppose if you haven't had a meeting with the full council in a number of years, how do you make decisions on things, including the war?
Oh, all of the other council members have in shifts gone down and, led things from the ground. Some have
Right.
participated directly.
But you just don't agree yourself. So it's basically, well, how do you choose the direction in which? I mean, so there's a war, there's diplomacy, and if you're not meeting them and you're all equals, how is any decisions being made?
Whoever's in the front usually makes the decision. So if Durin happens to be on the front lines at the moment, he'll lead things.
Does Doran happen to be on the front lines more often than not?
These days, yeah, I would say that Durin and Lurs Brax have taken the lead in the war, yes.
Are there any other council members that have gone to the front?
Oh yes, every other council member than myself has.
But you have not.
No, I've remained here.
I see. And
Is Durin in a mine by any chance? This is very important. Because if so, we need to send him a message.
They called it a mine.
Don't delve too deeply.
Did you have some other questions, perhaps? Is there something or someone you're looking for?
One more question. On the overall running of the city, is there a particular council member who has taken the lead on that as well?
Most often, the council has whoever is within the town. It cycles through, so you might occasionally find that the Fast Good Pipe is running things, or Peridoxanor. It's whoever is around.
And who is currently caretaking the city?
That is Zvigab.
Svegam. Did you spell that?
GZI
Did not expect the G.
G GZI GVUB.
GV.
I did the best I could with that pronunciation.
That sounds very Eastern European.
That is the best pronunciation I can give you. Zgub.
Ziegfeld.
Yeah.
And what school of magic is Ziegfeld?
Oh, Ziegfeld is the Archmage of Psychomancy.
Is that a school of magic?
I'm not terribly familiar with that school either.
There are 13 archmages here total on the council. In fact, you actually encountered someone from a different school than what you were used to a while back now.
I can't remember.
So it's not just the usual 8.
Okay.
I think it's 13. It's either 13 or 11. Let me count that up again. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, just 10. Sorry, 10.
Okay.
But you'd encountered someone previously who did Dunamancy.
Well, yeah. You sure there was the time guy? Anyway, yeah. Well,
Yeah, and that would be Chronomancy.
yeah. That's on a later book, I think. That's not the original one. Yeah. Well, at this point, I don't think we have anything else really to discuss here. We'll maybe speak to one of the other members. Well,
if we were to return on another day, would you be willing to speak with us again?
I would insist on it.
Really?
Especially your friend here. I'm sorry, I don't have your name yet.
Fenton.
Yes, Fenton. I'd like to speak with you again.
Are you able to leave the council chambers, or must we return here?
I will be here if you return.
I see.
are you going to find someone else then?
Yeah. I think that may be all we can discuss today, unless there are any questions not related to the earlier topic you want to ask.
No.
Draggington?
No, because they don't have... it's not their school.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Yes, I hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
As I leave the room to go by the corridor, I just start going,
Fenton has a girlfriend. Fenton has a girlfriend.
always seemed to. I think she recognized the spell I was casting. I
Yes.
was trying to remove her enchantment.
Yeah. I think that there's someone who has control over them. But I had thought as an enchantment it would maybe be this during Glory Strike. But if they're away fighting, they're far too far away to have an and I mean they're quite powerful, but I don't.
Well, I'll say what I'm going to say, then I'll make a roll.
I don't think that at the distance that they can be fighting, that they would be able to, hold any sort of power over an individual.
And I'm pretty sure that is the case. I can make an Arcana check, or would I just inherently know that? Because
You're
they're
welcome to make
miles.
an Arcana check.
Say they're miles and miles away, assumably. Yeah, presumably. Arcana check. It's +7, so it better be a fucking good roll. It's probably a fucking 1 or something. 10, that's fucking shit.
You know that there are enchantment spells which have a duration, not a distance, and that the duration can be days, weeks, months, years, or sometimes permanent until it is dispelled.
Okay, well, I relay that.
Doran
Yes.
could still be a suspect. She also mentioned that Lursbrax, who we were seeking, is also on the front.
Yeah.
So it may be perhaps a good thing we stumbled across Onghag and not Lursbrax.
See, ages ago when we were fighting the Count and we encountered like the people who they were associated with the army, right?
That's correct.
And that wasn't the Vizier, that was the Council.
That was with the Archmage's army, yes.
Yeah, and who did we meet when we met somebody out there? But I don't think it was a mage, but we did meet somebody. But were they just like an officer?
You met a noble who had been an officer. His name was Trindon, and he was not of the mages. He was
that's the guy we rescued.
Yes, the guy who had his hands chopped off.
Yeah, but there was another guy as well we met. Was there not some?
Who else?
I thought we met somebody else.
Fancy, I think.
Oh, are you talking about the Duke?
Yes.
Yes. So that was NPC list.
Oh, right, but when we were out there, we weren't near those individuals, were we? Like, we didn't hear. I mean, we didn't really ask the question, but from generally, would we have been aware about me? See, it's kind of hard to retrospectively ask the question, you know.
So, from what you know of the war, Limniposia was not the front lines.
Right. Okay.
Because you had heard that from both Trindon and Duke Ravenir, that they were organizing supplies to go to the front lines.
Right.
And I'm just going to say that because it was like a year and a half ago that you heard that.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even remember the guy's name. I remember there was the discussion that they were there for the war thing. I knew that much, but yeah. Okay, well, doesn't really help. Okay.
And you know as well that the Baron was a wizard who was deployed to the war, just like the Duke. That's why the Baron had command over several forces in that area.
Okay. We never really got to the bottom of why the Baron was like a wee alien guy. But what was it? Him and Amizu? Was that what he was called?
Yeah, an Amnisu.
It was almost like a doppelganger sort of thing.
Yes, you did hear from one of the alchemists that he watched the Baron die.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Yep.
So somebody was in there infiltrating, pretty much. We don't know how that fits in with all this. Appreciate that's another huge question mark over what the fuck is going on, but seems there's quite a few of them. And I kind of feel that fine seeing the Baron in there was in the tunnels was not a coincidence. Albeit, I appreciate. Well, I'm not doing this in the voice.
Albeit, Fenton, I appreciate you didn't see this. Because you had brain fog or whatever. Well, in any case, should we go try and find one of the other council members?
Yes, Andromin is the other one that the gentleman mentioned.
Yeah. Well, we can
Grimold.
go. Yeah. Well, I find that every day I continue to exist just poses more questions. Why is life so complicated?
I think that's just life.
I don't miss it.
And I walk out of the room.
All right. So who are we going to see? We don't know where this Androman is.
We know where Brummel is, though. He was in the north in some room, and he looks.
Can't we ask? What's her name?
Well,
Unkag.
well, is it him we're going to go and see?
We'll go see Grimold first. We know Andromin is also here.
Yeah, well, we knew. Well,
somewhere
we asked specifically where Brummel was, so and like if there's 2A rooms specifically, so hopefully we could just go there.
Yeah, it was further down the hallway,
Yeah,
and you were told you'd find his room on the north end.
yeah. Let's go there then, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, as you continue down the hallway, there are many rooms, and so you're uncertain which one would be his particular door. But if you continue on, there are only a few doors along the northmost wall of the building.
I'm going to open up the door, peek in, look in. If somebody there says something, I go, sorry, close the door.
Yep. So you're going to just open up each door one by one.
Yep. I presume
You
these
open up the
wizards
first-
would be more organized and have their fucking names outside their rooms or something, like on a plaque or something, but like, apparently not.
It's not like a university.
Well, it kind of feels that way.
Yeah. Well, there was a classroom, yes. So you open up the first door, and it looks to be perhaps a dorm room. You see several bunk beds and foot lockers located at each one. There is a wizard sitting at a small table at the back of the room. It is... Let's see which one. Sorry. It is a hobgoblin woman.
Do they look up?
She's facing away from you. She's at a desk facing toward the outer windows.
Oh, that's a big faux pas. I can just shoot you in the back. I just close the door, go to the next room. That's not what we're looking for.
The next room, you open it, and the room is quite large. You do see a pair of staircases at the back of it.
What's in the room?
And
What's in the room itself?
this room looks like an atrium, and perhaps it has other things located on the second floor around it.
I refuse to believe that the person who is the best at locating things would not have mentioned that there was a fucking separate floor which this person could be on. I refuse to believe that. So I am going to close the door and go to the next door.
The next door looks like a supply closet.
Okay, well, what's in it? Is there anything worth taking?
You do find buckets and mops, cleaning
Like
supplies.
no magic stuff. No magic stuff.
No, this is a supply closet for maintaining the building.
Can you make bombs with soap?
I've seen a movie about that once.
Yeah, just a question. I'm going to come in with a suicide vest and demand answers.
You need soap in order to blow things up. You're a 5th level wizard.
Yeah, it's not even that good.
It's good enough for fireball.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there no more doors in the north part?
The hallway continues down from there to the east.
Yeah, well, that's not probably. We'll just go into the atrium.
All right. So you step into the atrium. As I mentioned, you see 2 spiral staircases going up on either side.
Mm-hmm. What about this in the middle? That looks like the previous door.
It is of the same design, that's correct, as the previous door.
Is it would, if I locate myself, is that like leading back to where the other door would have been? As in, like, I'm kind of just envisaging these all around the outside and there's just a big central room. So would that be, because we entered from the south, I presume?
You did. And this door would lead further north.
Oh. Well, he said it was in a small room, so just go up the stairs and check the doors there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also looking around for anything to pilfer. These mazes must have something good.
All right, let me just move you over. Why isn't
Didn't
there a
flatten out
grid?
their rug.
You're gonna neaten up the room as you go through.
I lift up the rug, draw a cock on the floor, and then put the rug over again.
Make sure it's nice and neat when you put it back.
No, just leave it.
For some reason, it wiped out some of my settings. One moment. Sorry. Everyone became giant for a second, like 15 feet wide.
I just do that sometimes.
I'm taking our protein shakes.
Now everyone's too small. All right.
Why is
There we
my
go.
dick so small? Thanks, guy.
All right. There we go. Yes. So you stepped into the atrium.
Uh-huh.
And what did you say you wanted to do now? Sorry.
Well, I presume we're looking for the doors into this guy's room.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see that?
You can see a door in front of you. You can see a pair of staircases that spiral up and lead to other areas outside of this atrium.
Up.
So as you walk toward the staircase around here, you suddenly hit a wall. And let's see. Yep. And so as you walk into it and you feel around, it seems to be quite a solid wall right there.
Can I feel my way along the wall? And by doing so, can you then illustrate if I follow where the sort of force field is, where I can feel it? Is it like going like this?
You should be able to move correctly now. Like I said, it had erased some of my settings. So Should work correctly now if you try to
Okay.
move around.
I don't have control of mine.
Oh, I did that again? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have control either.
I don't know why. Like, I'll drag it in from the right side, and sometimes it works, like Skarackington. Sometimes it gives you the wrong one.
It was
Raylark
water.
or
Yeah, there we go.
there you
All
go.
right, I
So
get
you
it.
both should have control now. Mm-hmm.
There we go.
8
Yeah.
out. Did you delete your other token and then
Nope.
drag a new one in?
Nope. I win.
Did you go outside the map?
Oh, yep. Just round around, yeah. Checkmate. If I go outside the boundaries of the world, I can win. Checkmate, Dungeon Master.
Not anymore. You're now trapped in the box.
Oh, no.
And now I'll do my out of bounds glitch.
If you press into the corner and keep jumping, you'll eventually just force your way out between the two walls.
Actually, I'm going to arbitrate cold execution my way. Yeah.
Go for it. You have to get the item glitch first, where you're holding nothing.
Yeah. Can I just, like, take, like... I want to just, like... I'm going to lift my bone dice out, and I'm just going to throw them into the air and see if this force field is upwards as well as around.
As you toss them up, they hit something and drop back down.
Right, okay. I wonder, could I Misty Step? I used Dimension Door when I wanted to get over, didn't I?
I'm just reading something, sorry.
I think I did because it says I have. I mean, if I want to be a real prick, it says. It doesn't say I can't go through it.
Mm-hmm. I'm just checking one thing, sorry.
Teleport.
I mean, yeah. The Dimension Door lets you go in. Oh, sorry, Misty Step.
No,
I'm not
I think I used Misty. Did I not Dimension Door to get across the gap and I'll bring someone with me? I thought I did that.
You had talked about doing that. I didn't recall because the plan changed a couple of
I don't think
times.
you needed to because I could use a wild shape.
Right.
But so I think you took Magra or something. I see.
She Misty Stepped.
I think you and Magra Misty stepped because I took Fenton and then
Ooh.
Raylark fleed by
Yeah,
himself.
well, it kind of makes sense because I do have one spell slot missing, and I haven't cast Invisibility, I haven't cast Shatter, and I don't have Mirror Image prep, so I have to cast Misty Step at some point.
Right.
And then on my sheet, it does say Dimension Door 1 a day. I presume that would. I don't know was the whole thing because it was once a day, but had that reset. I think I might have asked that last time because I used it when we were in the maze thing.
You did ask about that, and you found that it was back to normal.
Right, so I presume I should have that then.
I'm just reading this. Sorry.
No, that's all right. Just read away.
So when you walked into the wall, and each time you touched it, and when you threw the dice, you saw a shimmer run along the surface of it.
Right.
Before it returned, before it returned to the atrium that you were expecting. So I just wanted to say that.
Okay, so Arcana check. Is this an illusion?
That would be instead an investigation check.
Okay.
Unless you're just trying to discern.
No, it's what I'm trying to discern is this thing's around that basically is it just a force field or is actually what's behind not real?
So as you investigate it, you find that what is behind it is likely an illusion, and this is a real wall that you're pressing up against. The nature of the illusion, in fact, it says here that you see it as like a vague image superimposed on the rest of the room. So it almost becomes like a picture on the wall, like wallpaper, instead of having the depth and span that it does normally.
Do I think this room could be disguising anything else in here? Because obviously it extends into where we're standing. So I relay that to everyone and say,
Yeah, this room isn't real. It's an illusion and we're bound by this force field. That's the real room. But I would wonder if there's anything else here.
I presume when we've been walking around, we've been bumping into anything, so maybe it's just empty.
Sorry, I'm just
But
moving
why
things.
do this? Why are they like this?
Can I send Quentin up to see if he's able to find the top? I know Scraggington threw his dice up, but I want to see if there's
most
anything higher up.
importantly. I relift my dice, sorry.
You can send Quentin up to try and find the ceiling. You have a general idea because of the investigation of the shape of the room around you. And that includes the appearance of a door at the south side on the east wall. So let me put a line where that door is here in red. So there's a door down there.
Or on the invisible wall.
Well, like I said, the wall isn't quite invisible anymore. The terrain now looks more like a wallpaper on it since the illusion has been discerned.
Okay.
It's a trap.
Shall we?
After you.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
You die. That's life.
Yeah, you find that the door is unlocked, and I'm just looking for the right map.
I'll be back in a minute. Just move me where
Sure.
everybody else goes. I'll be back in a second.
Where is it? This is the problem with having like 500 maps. There. So you find yourself in a simple bedroom.
Is there anyone in here?
There is at this desk that you see a small gnome sitting there reading, who, as you walk in, looks up at you surprised and goes, "Huh? You're in here? What? Why are you in here?"
Are you Brimald? Brimald Lightseeker?
Yes, I am. Oh, are you delivering a message from Drogwiz? He did say he was going to come back later. Yes, he borrowed some things from me. Are you here on his behalf? It happens.
No, we were just here to speak with you.
Oh,
Is this a bad time?
I guess it's fine. I mean, I didn't plan on doing anything else. I'm just studying.
Well, we won't take up too much of your time. It's just a few questions we have. Hopefully you can elucidate for us.
Elucidate, a fun word, yes.
It's a very clever illusion outside.
Oh, yes, everyone thinks we're all so grand in here, and, you know, some of the archmages like to use their abilities to liven the place up, and I figure an illusion was good enough for me.
Yes, it almost had us fooled, but it's good to make your acquaintance. My name is Jakar.
Jakar, and I see you have a few others here with you. Are you the one looking to speak with me, though?
My friends here are hoping to speak with you. Well, we're all hoping to speak with you, but it is mostly our friend here. This is Skirackington, Fenton, Magra, and Raylark.
Magra. Interesting. Is she... Ah! Is she the one that wants to speak with me? It would make sense.
I don't follow.
No.
You don't?
What
But the illusion.
What do you mean?
Illusion?
Illusion?
Oh, wait a minute. There was something about this way back.
I am interested in her condition.
Her condition, it's just an illusion, right? She put the image of an elf on her body.
Well, she's standing right there and you can touch her yourself. With consent.
I would hope to. I assume that's why she's here. It's a fairly good illusion, too.
I'm pretty sure we went through this before. I mean, I'm not going to stop him. Whatever he tries to do, it's up to him. Between him and Magro. And they're
So,
not real
yeah,
people, so if you want them to fight in the dice, then fight them in the dice.
So he begins to ask her some questions from like a more academic sense about her illusion, and she's kind of just blank staring him and not responding to any of it.
Yeah, so I'll say
She's been in a bit of a daze since we went through the forest. It's
and I insert the name of the forest we went through where there was the time warp.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was the White Forest, which was before then. This was it was the second
that was the session I wasn't there. So like whatever that was, I wasn't there for that session.
Yeah, it was the second forest below Limniposia. Yeah.
Put that
But
in.
yes,
Insert that in.
Well, that sounds more like an enchantment than an illusion if she's somewhat out of her mind, as you say. But the illusion on her is what I was interested in. So, what do you want to know about the enchantments? I'm not, the expert that Durin is on them, but I might be able to help.
well, he's not here, so he's very unhelpfully not here, and doesn't ever seem to be here. So that's if anybody has questions about enchantments, I suppose they just go unanswered.
Well, you can find other students here and other who are familiar with enchantments. As I said, I can try to help.
Are they as
It's not my
proficient?
specialty. As Durin? No, of course not.
Hmm. What do
None
you-
are as proficient as Durin. He's
do
the
you mean?
Archmage.
What do you make of this Durin character?
A powerful mage. He's Archmage of Enchantment here.
That's not
Very
my question.
talented. He
That's not my
only showed
question.
up here. Oh,
But go on.
I'm not sure what you mean. I was going to say he only showed.
I apologize. I keep interrupting you. You try to answer. It's a question of his character, but yes, certainly his backstory would be interesting, or his history, who he is. I have no doubt he is powerful.
Well, 181 years, a dwarf. He had certainly plenty of time to study. And when he showed up here, it was probably only 7 or 8 years ago, and quickly rose through the ranks to become Archmage. He was a talent like we hadn't seen.
What was he doing the rest of his, 160 years? Just being shit?
Oh, no, he was still a mage.
Just a shit one.
He just hadn't studied formally.
Right. Sorry, excuse my laughter. It just seems so funny if somebody of his lifespan that he's only become elevated to his position in the last 10 years. For somebody who lives so long.
Well, we don't always have access to the resources we need to succeed. And I assume once he got them,
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I mean,
but it was
if you want to speak to, if we'll look at Magra, as far as I'm aware, Magra is an elf. It's not an illusion.
Oh no, it most certainly is an illusion that she appears like an elf.
Well, dispel
mean,
it if you
after
think
all.
so. Yes, elves don't exist. Yes, dispel it.
Oh, elves certainly do exist. They're just quite rare to see,
Okay,
and
well, you
she
know
is not. And so he snaps his fingers, and the illusion on her drops,
Oh, yeah, I've
and
seen
you
this.
see it. Yeah, you see a woman, much more plainly clothed and very clearly human. She, as you had seen previously, has the piece of jade embedded in her collarbone. Well, Jakar, you hadn't seen that. This is the first time you've seen her.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This is old news. Yeah. Okay.
See, it's an illusion.
Okay. Well.
But to maintaining it all the time, the concentration she has must be incredible.
Well, she can't really speak for herself at the moment, as you can see, but she does insist that she is an elf.
Oh, Elgato, no signal, has joined.
Elgato. Well, he can ask his questions later when he sorts his stuff.
Just wanted to be known that I can't hear anything. So, also, you can't see me. Other than that, I think, other than everything not working, I think I've got everything working.
Oh, we can see him now.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see
Sorry
how
to
long.
interrupt.
We should come to interrupt and to talk over. We can't hear us.
Right. Now, how do I hear you? Output.
I'm muting
Throw
him.
me into multi-track.
I muted him. Right. My questions while he does that. I'll say.
Yes, we've seen this before, but Magra appears to think that she is an elf. And her condition at the moment is more concerning than
And-
her illusion that she projects.
What do you mean by her condition?
We'll ask her a question.
Is she? Well, she doesn't seem to be responding to me. Is she under an enchantment?
I don't know.
I guess if she's not able to speak, I could try to read her thoughts.
Yeah, that would be useful.
It's only a minor divination. I'm sure I can handle that. And so he begins to cast the spell, Detect Thoughts.
Is
And
Matako,
you see him.
sorry, is Matako standing? Is he like, is about to start doing like fucking audio recording for his next album or something? Like, what the fuck? Should unmute him now. Sorry, go on.
Oh, me. Sorry.
Yeah,
thought you
sorry,
meant
yeah.
Taco. So she has to make. Oh, okay. Interesting. I can't probe very deep into her mind. It's almost like a fork in the road. If there were more than one mind in this body. You say that this just suddenly happened to her, is that it?
Well, it's been going for a while. I don't think that Magra is of this world, or this plane, or this time, or this dimension, or one of those things.
Not of this plane. Conjuration? Did someone summon her?
Yeah, you can say that.
I once heard that each dimension had a numerical value, and I have long suspected that Magra is from dimension 20.
I was thinking Dimension X.
Anyway, sorry. Carry on.
Ah, that's where it was from. Yes, Krang. I was trying to remember Dimension X because I thought of Planet X right away, which was Duck Dodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're actually from the 24th and a half century at this point. If someone wants to fucking time travel with them.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. So, if she was brought here, you said another time, another dimension. I mean, I'm no expert on conjuration, but is she? What's the point of the illusion then?
I don't know. We haven't probed that deeply about it, to be honest.
Well, it's quite interesting. It's almost like, as I mentioned, that there's more than one mind inside of this body.
Sure. Okay. Well, at the same time, Magra's a human being, and it's not really a specimen to be studied, so I hope you respect that.
Well, I learned a little bit at least, because, you know, anytime you probe someone's thoughts, there are always things at the surface. One of those minds does seem to be confused, lost, like in a cloud of fog.
Well, perhaps.
So that may have something to do with it. Sorry.
Yes, no, that's very interesting. Thank you.
Can I just stop here just to catch Matako up? Basically, the people, your questions have been asked to Umhag because we just happened to bump into them. And the person which we think that you wanted to speak to, by the way, of whatever I wrote, Lursbrax, is not here. They're not here.
Oh.
And they are not going to be here, as far as I can see, because they're away fighting in the war. We asked your questions to Umhag, and they were unable to answer because we think that they're under some sort of enchantment. They will not make comment on the Emperor. Though they did make comment on Yaboy, the regent, and just basically said that he just says he's just a bureaucrat, basically, and he just never wanted power. So,
sorry. Here.
none of your questions have been answered so far, and they're unable to answer, and they seem to be under enchantment. And Fenton had basically tried to dispel the magic and was unsuccessful in doing so. But they seem to want to have their enchantment dispelled. Kind of, I presume we would all agree that that's what had happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we just went to seek somebody else, and then this is where we're at. So we're having the conversation now, but now you are here. You can ask your own questions.
So are we now? Are we like in front of Umhag?
No, it's
we're
a different person.
Brimold.
Yeah, it's
Brimold. What's his name? Lightseeker.
Yeah, because Umhag was not able to answer the questions. Like, they're physically unable to do so. Like, they try to answer and cannot do so.
Do we think Grimold is also like? Are they all under like?
We don't know that.
Influence?
We don't know. That's why we've sort of went to somebody else. I did also ask to teach us epic level magic, and she didn't actually answer that. It
was part of like a long series of questions, so I forgot about it.
Well, if you want to listen back, I had to put your squawks in between every word. So,
beautiful.
Yeah. So
yeah, that was mostly thanks to Drobus or whatever. He was the one that said he was learning magic. So I figured it would be remiss of us not to be like, do you have any like quick tips to get level 8 magic?
Or I thought you were just memeing. But anyway.
No, genuinely, because so like, I mean, I don't use magic much, but I know like some of us do.
Yeah.
So I figured that they might have some knowledge, or it might just be like normal school or whatever, and they just happen to be teachers. But I was curious about
it
feels very like Hogwartsy, cult learning, not like
you
apply.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. The other thing is that the council hasn't met in like 3 years in totality.
Oh, it's like it's the Wizard of Oz. The council is the Green Man. Or the wizard.
I thought that there was somebody who was like maybe controlling the whole thing, but we don't know really. I don't have any more questions about Magra because this guy can't do anything else, so I don't know if anybody else wants to chat about anything. I mean, I'm kind of done, but I'm done. Goodbye. But obviously, Raylark is not here. So.
Yeah. Well, regarding her condition, if you spoke to someone who was perhaps better at dealing with the mind or thoughts, they might be able to provide more assistance. It's not my forte.
Who would such a person be?
We have.
I presume he's going to. Well, just go ahead.
He's going to what? Sorry?
No, just go ahead. You're all right.
I was going to say, you could speak to either Gizgub or Unghag. Psychomancy and divination are both good for that. I believe only Unghag's here at the moment.
Okay.
Worst council ever. No one's here.
Yeah, there's only 3 archmages.
That sounds about right, to be honest.
Fucking bureaucrats not here. Yeah. Well,
if you have nothing else, maybe you could pass a message along to Drogviz for me and see if he's done with those scrolls yet. shouldn't take too long to copy them.
I presume, Raylark, you have no questions for this guy then?
I don't think I knew this person existed until just there.
Sorry, yeah, you missed quite a lot in the earlier part
That's
of
right.
the session.
He's an archmage, so if you want to ask questions, then this is the boy to be doing it to.
Well, I guess if we've got the suspicion about Omhag, I might ask, how's hang on. How's your current relationship with your fellow archmages?
Oh, we're all quite busy. Hardly see each other anymore. It's mostly if you happen to be back here at the council hall, you might run into each other. Perhaps, in the dining hall or walking around the hallways, but we don't see each other that much like we used to. It's done wonders for my studies, though. Let me tell you, I have stories about my research. I could go on for days. Are you willing to listen?
I expire.
Anyway, well, what has led to you all being so busy?
Are you unaware of what's happening in the country?
Yep.
I'm shocked by that. There's a war going on. Half of us are, well, I should say a third of us are usually on the front lines. Several more are running the city, and then a few of us will be up here studying, and then we cycle through. I assumed everyone in the country knew that.
We're not all as observant as everyone else.
I know I've been described as a bit impulsive and, tend to ignore details, but I've never heard of anyone missing a war.
War is such a big word. Okay, so they're busy fighting. They haven't met. Who's currently ruling whatever the town is, like the place below us? Faryard?
Criteria.
No, we're in Faryard. Criteria, yeah. Who's in charge of Criteria?
It's probably Biff-Ass Goodpipe or Berlina Quickcraft, something like that. I'm not sure who's down there at the moment.
Are are they archmages as well?
Yes, abjuration and dunamancy. Maybe Peridoxener's down there.
Is there a reason why you don't know off the top of your head?
And no one's asked me to go down there and run things, so I'm just up here and they take care of it. I don't keep in contact with these people all the time. They're archmages. They can handle themselves.
You're an archmage.
Yes.
So what was the importance of the council before? And why is it not as important now?
It was more of sharing of knowledge, advancement of magic, and we still do that. That's what the few of us that are up here, we just don't have a quorum anymore. But we still continue our research and studies. We are founded on the principle of studying. We are arcanists.
So who do you think's going to take over Criteria?
I mean, eventually. What was the name? Sorry.
The vizier.
know I
He's
had
just gonna fucking throw a
Are we
curveball.
talking about Alifast? Is that who you're going to say?
Which one? Sorry, I'm looking through my notes. Eventually, probably Kadra Kordax, Peridordur.
Oh. Who's that?
He's one of the generals. He's probably next in line to become the emperor because of his proficiency on the battlefield.
And do you not think that Alifast Longfellow is going... Sorry, what's his last name? It's not... Longfield, sorry.
I would hope not. We've been fighting against him for several years now.
Yeah, but does he not have the power?
To overcome the archmages, I would surely doubt the vizier is that powerful.
Well, maybe we should go for a little walk and see Lurzbrax, and you can tell me how much power she is in control of herself. Power.
Lurzbrax, I don't know where she is right now. Probably somewhere at the front.
I lead him to Lurzbrax.
The front line would be several days travel.
Wait, do we travel days from Lurzbrax to here tonight?
No,
You-
we didn't
you haven't
speak with
seen-
Lurzbrax.
Who's okay? Oh, sorry. Rag. Unghag. Sorry, it's the orc woman that's possessed, not Lurzbrax. Lurzbrax is AFK.
Yeah.
Right.
She's a-
so
she's a war.
Unghag then.
She's away on war.
So what do you want to know about Unghag? Sorry,
I want to know if whatever this guy's name is, Felicine Luminam, knows about Unghag being possessed, but not in those words.
Right. So what are you actually asking then? Can you repeat that?
So something to the effect of, so he said that that Alifast isn't powerful enough to take down the archmages, and I want to suggest that the archmages are so not strong that one of them's already been compromised, being Unghag, and I want to lead him to her to be like, huh?
So you're saying, I'm trying to figure out what you're actually saying to him. Like,
So, like, if the archmages are so powerful,
why?
Well, I don't want to say,
Then-
oh, by the way, Unghag's being possessed, because it might be
Mhm.
part of their he might know for
So-
bad reasons.
So before you do that, I could cast detect magic, and we could know if he's enchanted too.
But yeah, the idea would be like, if the archmages are so strong, then why don't you come see how in control Unghag is? Something like that. Something like pithy, like well thought out, but off the cuff, natural.
So Fenton, are you?
You can't actually say what it is because you just don't do that.
I think maybe because we're in like this dude's like study or something.
No
maybe,
shit.
like, is it okay if I cast something?
If the archmages love it when you cast things.
This archmage loves his pots.
This guy
Like
just
quite
wants
the
to talk
connoisseur of
about
pots.
how good he got at magic.
And when he
Like,
went
is that
to
not what he
court-
said? He was like, "Oh, I got so good at magic. Can I tell you more about how good I got at magic?"
Sort of, yeah. He did say that.
So I ask, is it okay? You know.
I mean, what are you casting? I don't want
Just-
a fireball going off in here.
Oh no! Just a.
I start warming up my hands.
What school is it?
We can take this guy. He's only the illusion guy.
Druids.
What's he gonna do? Read my thoughts to death?
It's just a divination. Nothing harmful.
I mean, I guess if you're trying to like get an answer that you can ask me a follow-up question, just make it quick.
Okay. I cast detect magic, not as a ritual.
All right. And as you cast it, the room around you lights up. There are various items scattered throughout this room, even seemingly, ordinary things like a candle or an urn, are very clearly magical. Even the flowers in this room had been enchanted, but you don't see any magical effects on him, just his outfit and other items he's carrying.
Okay. That's interesting. I say. Oh, I was just really curious about those. Do the flowers look really good and like pristine or something? What's the school of the enchantment on the flowers?
Illusion.
An illusion. Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm just like those that illusion of flowers is just so. I just had to check if they were real or not.
Yes, just a little thing I do in my spare time. I like to, keep the place a little bit more alive looking.
Mhm.
I love this guy.
Not
the
just
idea.
drab stone walls.
I love the idea that this guy is just living in some sort of desolate shithole that he just covers up with magic because he fucking sucks. Like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. It's like, look at my beautiful wonderland I live in. It's just like, no, this is real. You're like brain damaged. Like
You're actually like not very far off from his personality.
this guy's a psycho. Like it's.
So for personality, the notes I have here, it says that he often lives in squalor or simple conditions and just prefers to use illusions rather than do any actual work.
What a guy. Sorry, can I ask the question as to what does it smell like in here?
It does not smell good.
Oh, no.
He has not
But it
bathed.
smells like shit.
He has not bathed. You can tell it's coming from him.
And like all the food's like long decayed. There's no food even there. It's just gone. It's completely rotted away.
Well, there is no food there, yes.
Just putting my hands through everything, just through all of the illusions. Like, whoa.
Yeah, you can tell he just he doesn't care to fix up the place or decorate or any of that. He'll just cast illusions on it and be done.
Before we leave, I'm going to be a fat someone telling me smells like shit.
Is there anything else you would like to do now that you've cast Detect Magic
Fuck.
and talked about the flowers?
Not really. I just didn't want to give away anything. But yeah, because obviously, if he's not enchanted, then he either knows about others, such as Unghag or whatever her name is, being enchanted, or doesn't know, but he is not enchanted. So
Yeah, it's like I'm curious if they're like in cahoots, like they're in this together and they know, like they're all.
Did we ask? I apologize. Did we ask him about the Emperor?
You have not.
So I guess I suggest to Raylark, like, why don't you ask him about, or why don't you ask him? I think he may be able to answer, and the way I'm saying that is basically, so she would just say, "I'm sorry, I cannot answer that." Right? So she just repeatedly was like, "No, I cannot answer. I cannot answer. I cannot answer." So I just say he may be able to answer your questions.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of my suggestion after, and I guess my attempt at saying he's not enchanted.
All right.
Without saying it to him.
Yeah. Do we want to ream through the questions that I put in Discord? And is that the quickest way and easiest way to go through it?
I mean, do you want me to just if it's the exact same set of questions?
Yeah, some of the stuff he's already like alluded to or said about, so we can skip by that. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So are you worried about the other guy and starting a war? Actually,
yeah, exactly.
they never got to the point of asking about the statue for the emperor either. So you don't know what that's about.
Well, let's start with the relationship. So, what relationship did you have with the emperor?
Me? Oh, yeah. I mean, he didn't have much use for illusions most of the time, so I didn't see the emperor very much. But why are you asking? What?
You okay?
I suspect something suspicious about his murder. Got a hair on my throat, possibly a wing.
You don't have any hair.
I've got a feather ball. No, but oh God, I suspect that there was foul play, and I would like to know if you were involved in the knowing of this, not in the doing of it.
Suspect there was foul play. We asked the emperor himself. The foul play was the vizier.
The emperor's dead?
You just acknowledged that a second ago. That the emperor is dead.
You said ask the emperor.
Yes.
You can't ask a dead person things.
Sure we can.
Can we do it now?
He's been dead quite a long time. You'd have to dig up the corpse, and I'm not about to do that.
Why? Hang on. You got me excited for a minute there. Like, you totally led me on.
We asked the emperor after he was killed who killed him, and he said it was the vizier. There's no more. Are you one of those conspiracy?
Did you speak with dead?
That's a normal thing that we do when someone is murdered. Yes.
Okay. So
Why did you do
would
it?
you
in
be
that
happy to
Temple of
share with
Death?
me the
What was that, Scrackington?
From recollection, it's the Temple of Death who normally does that. So why did you do that?
No, I say we in the collective sense. We called over a priest who came by and he cast the spell. I don't know it.
Is this not contrary to what we were told?
No, that's what you were told before, I'm pretty sure, right?
I thought so. I thought my recollection was that they wanted the summon from the Temple of Death, but they weren't allowed to do their things or something. Did I maybe I misremembered this?
I think it was they never publicly released what was said after that. It was,
I
think, the
believe
regent
that
told us
was
that.
yeah.
Right.
I believe that's what you were told.
Right. Okay, then ignore me.
Would you be happy to share the autopsy procedure, including the answers?
Look, if you're just one of those conspiracy theorists, you might as well leave now. I've got no time to bother with you.
What? No.
The
I'm like a
emperor
detective.
said the vizier killed him, and so that's what we know.
How did he kill him? Under what pretense? Were they in combat? Was he stabbed in the back? Details, please. If you would be so kind, your archmaideship.
I'm getting quite fed up with you, so no, I won't be so kind.
What if we do one for one? You tell me about what you've learned in magic, and you can tell me about the emperor. Huh?
Look,
come on, we could be friends.
I'm not sure we can.
No. We have. Are you a narcissist? Do you have the capacity for friendship?
I'm going to give you a moment to leave my quarters before I take any action.
Is he saying that to all of us or just him?
All of you.
Well, I will ask the question. I say,
What have I done?
Well, you're in the group with him. I assume you came here together for the same purpose.
Alright, so I'm responsible for some other mature adult's actions. Is that what you're saying to me? That seems completely unreasonable.
As I said, I assume you're here for the same purpose.
Well, that's an assumption that you've made, isn't it? I clearly, when I entered the chamber, had questions about the condition of Magra.
Yes, and at this point, I think I'm done answering questions. Good day to you.
Well, do you know what? I can't even. You smell like shit. Your shitty fucking illusions don't do anything. It smells like shit, and you suck.
that's all I can come up with. Then that's all I say to him. It's in character, so.
Anyone else saying anything?
Anyone else want to add in? Add in, come on, jump in.
Well, I get the feeling we've just been kicked out, so I don't know.
We haven't been kicked out. I'm fucking standing there.
Okay.
I'm just giving anyone else an opportunity to chime in.
I'll Poindexter here can fucking physically remove me.
No,
Very-
no one else wants to say anything?
Very unjust.
But
I mean, I have more questions, but like,
I don't know if we'll get any more questions answered.
I don't. Ugh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I want to do one thing. I'm gonna cast
He
minor.
on his pants.
I'm casting minor illusion in front of him so he can see it. I'm gonna make a minor illusion of a visible fart cloud in front of him. Fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for your time.
Dingleberry.
It lasts for 1 minute, so it's gonna be 1 minute of just farting into the air. Well, it's only one action, and I don't have to concentrate on it, so I'll cast another one after. We're saying "you suck" over and over again. Why not? This is where it's going to end badly for me, but go on.
Yeah. Just 1 second. All right. So you have cast your illusions in front of him, and he kind
Surely-
of just waved his hand through
Yeah.
the first one, which interacting with it, I believe, is all it takes to dispel it. Is that physical interaction reveals it to be an illusion? Yes.
That's it. So it's still going to be there. There's no pretending otherwise.
Yeah, but it's revealed to be an illusion.
Sure, he
So-
loves this. This is his bag.
No, he's a doofus.
And my computer just locked up. Sorry. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see if I can kill Explorer.
See if I can kill Scrackington.
There we go.
It's just the day for this stuff.
Yeah, it seems to be kind of cursed.
There we go. And so are you just standing in the room, or are you leaving the room as you say that, or do that? Sorry.
Well, I mean, is anybody else leaving? Are you leaving, or are you standing there?
Make a move to leave.
If everybody else is leaving, I'll just cast them and then leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm okay to go.
There's no point in me standing there. Like, I'm not making some. My opinions be made known.
John. We bring you back to the other map. So you've walked out of his room and back into the atrium, and he's followed behind you
Oh, have they?
to the door.
All right, okay.
Yeah, so here he is.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I can put up with the rudeness, but you insulted my magics. And so I think I need to teach you a lesson about that.
Did we insult his magics?
You did.
Oh, yeah, I said it was shit. Well, it was more of a clarification. Yeah. I thought this shit just comes down to me. I don't even know what I said. I thought the implication was more that, like, he smelled like shit and his magic can't disguise it.
Well, you said that too.
Yeah, but his magic couldn't disguise it. He smelled like shit.
Well, you were also making fun of the magics that he had, like, on the atrium here and things like that.
I can't even remember saying that. I'm not even being funny. Like, it just comes up.
Well, there's still consequences.
Well, as he says that, I mean, do we get a reaction to this, or?
Well, so he has followed behind you, and he just started casting a spell, saying that, and yep. Let's see.
Right, he's being an asshole. I'm going to cast Fireball on him.
I just need to drag that on. There we go. So inside of that cube, everybody needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey.
All right.
Just checking my sheet. All right, okay. Of course it was me that was going to get fucked by this. +5 for fucking nothing.
And as well for... All right. So, Jakar, you saved. And everyone else...
What?
This guy's probably fucking like max level fucking wizard.
I mean,
Like,
he's an archmage, so
Level 7, get out of my house.
Yeah. And so for everyone else, you are all charmed.
nice.
Great.
So let me put an icon on you, and then we can resume there next time.
Which that won't be here. Oh, well.
There we go.
Each one uses charm to say, kill Jakar. Everyone's gonna gang up and kill Jakar. That's what he's gonna do.
Oh, please.
And so while you are charmed by this spell, you are incapacitated and you have a speed of 0.
Perfect.
Okay. It's kind of stupid, though. God, I wish I was able to say something. I wish I was able to say something. Because if I was, do you know what I would say is, you wanted us to leave, and then you made us speed 0, so we can't leave. Doesn't even make
You
sense.
can speak.
Okay, that's what I fucking say. It's like,
Yeah.
You wanted us to leave, and now we can't leave. You're dumber than you fucking look.
Well,
I'm just gonna make things worse. Don't mind me. This fucking prick. How dare he
that
make that
is where we
assumption? How dare he make that assumption that we were all there for the same purpose? How dare he? I already declared previously that I had my own reasons. I hate these people
That is
so
where we
much.
can resume next time.
I'm gonna come back at level 20 and fucking kill everyone. I'm not even
that sounds
fucking
like-
joking. I
that sounds
fucking
like
hate these people. I hate this fucking island of wizards. They all fucking suck. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna give you a spoiler. What I'm going to do with your other guy. Now that I know where he lives and his name, I'm gonna send him shit in the mail every day. So he's gonna get a fucking envelope full of shit, and I'm gonna pay for that to happen to him every day. That is how petty I am. I will ruin these people's lives. I will.
every day I will
These
send
people
him a rat
who aren't
in the
even
mail.
real. I will ruin their lives because that's how I am. So yes. This is like me getting out all my microaggressions. Right, sorry, bye. I'm getting out all my real life microaggressions in this game.
Go for it. You got the perfect character for it.